Hi, friends. This is the third edition of Office Politics 3.0. I need to thank Monica Offord. Office Politics. How you can play and win even if you feel you have no vote. At the office, you don't get a chance to vote on your leader. If your leader was forced to state a platform, what would it be? What if all your leaders had to state their case in front of all the people they serve? Of course, they don't or won't. In light of the reality you face in the office, how do you play or participate in office politics without being left out, cold shouldered, or worse, freed up in an attempt to stand on what you believe is right? If you can't vote for your leader or boss, how can you play his or her politics and still win? We have some tips to do that. First one, recognize that your leaders are human. Those in charge may have a title, a bigger office, and more authority, but they are still human. Many leaders are put into their positions because of their tenure more so than their skill level. This can create a fear among leaders to reveal their lack of knowledge. That frustration creates cover up behaviors that may inhibit your development. Realize that they are dealing with their own issues and you may find yourself more forgiving and less demanding. Second one, establish a connection. Some people are gifted connectors who create bridges of communication in relationships. No matter your abilities, connections can't be forced. This is not simply about finding few things in common and commenting on a leader's family picture. Create a comfort level between the two of you, one that enables you to utilize your skills, speak in a language your leader understands, and do things in a style they value. It also helps to connect if you show that you value some of his or her priorities or projects. Third one, communicate what you need. Do not assume that because a person is in a leadership role that he knows what you need. Your leaders likely don't know what you need in the way of resources or tools or guidance. Tell them what you need in a professional manner or ask them for those elements you may be missing and share why you need them. Some managers want a why, others don't. Some managers will say no just based on the way you ask. The answer you will get will vary depending on how you communicate your need. Fourth one, stand your ground. You benefit by holding to your beliefs and values. If you have no real passion about your role or the way it should be done, then why do you have it? You may not get what you want, but if you show that you have a passion for a certain decision or way something is done, you will gain credibility and respect. Just be careful how you communicate such passions, as that makes all difference. Fifth one, become available and needed. For those leaders who are not sure what their role is or how to perform it, they will need you. Usually not know how to tell you this without feeling less than powerful. Offer suggestions with no ego involved and gauge the reaction. If the leader is receptive, continue to offer suggestions or ask if she is open to the other ideas. Be available to answer questions and easy to talk with. Develop your ability to get your job done and still be available for questions or suggestions to your boss. You might even try letting her have credit for the idea. Making your boss look good can go a long way toward them returning the favor, but it must be done without a lot of your ego invested. Share expectations. If people are not performing, share expectations, free them up, coach them, give them a buddy, or change them to a job they can do. The action you take will depend on what you have done about his behavior up to this point. Have you coached? Have you shared expectations? Have you given rewards? If people are not clear on your expectations, tell them. If you encounter a new boss who is not sharing his or her expectations, ask for them. Write them a memo, send them an email. Get clear on your expectations, but both those expected of you and those you have for others. Seventh one, Minimize the damage from gossip and attrition. People will talk no matter what, but you can minimize damage from the rumor mill by over informing, adapting a zero tolerance negative gossip policy, or encouraging those who hear gossip to stop it by asking the person if she minds that you share what you have heard with the person who is the subject of the gossip. Don't take gossip personally. If there is a revolving door out of your company, determine why people are leaving. Avoid hiring too many direct commanding, take charge folks, as they will often butt heads with others. Hire those who have a little fun, as it will keep the entire team happy. Many companies hire only commanders or organizers. These individuals are easily promotable but not good at people skills when stress is high. Eighth one. It could be last. Boost moral and teamwork with recognition. If there is always doom and gloom, even the best employees will flee to a happier place. If you have low moral, talk about it openly. Try to find the source. Try to eliminate the source. Recognize that it may be temporary and check to see if you are creating it by mistake. Low moral can be achieved by one bad apple or one bad event, as well as a series of changes. Has anything bad happened that you can control? What can you do to make work fun? Do you have fun doing your own job? Has it been a while since you said good job or excellent work? Keep in mind, many people will be as pleased with a pat on the back, a high five, or a thank you card. As much they will arise, provided you recognize early and often. Ask them how they like to be recognized. Give different recognition to different people. Recognize who values which kind of recognition. Share expectations of team performance and give team incentives to help members get along. You may not get a vote in who becomes your leader, but you can influence how they lead you. It requires that you become a better leader of your own actions and behaviors, so that those you lead will look to you for leadership, and your leader may take an interest in following your lead. Thank you.